Hello students, for the continuation of last class, let me discuss today class we are discussing about some molar conductivity, okay, and what is the formulas of molar conductivity and what is the relationship between the molar conductivity and specific conductivity and how this molar conductivity is effect on concentration and dilution, that we are going to discuss today. Okay, let us start our session. The definition of molar conductivity is the molar conductivity is represented by lambda m. Okay, now what is the definition of the molar conductivity? It is nothing but it is a specific conductivity of 1 molar electrolytic solution is called as molar conductivity. Okay, if you take specific conductivity of any solution which are present in 1 molar solution, suppose in this beaker there is a presence of 1 molar solution, and what is the specific conductivity of this solution at 1 molar electrolytic solution? This concentration we have to measure, it is called as 1 molar. Then how much specific conductivity is showing by this electrolytic solution is called as molar conductivity. This is the one definition. There is another definition, is that the another definition is molar conductivity of a solution at a given concentration is the conductance of a solution containing 1 mole of electrolytic solution. Okay, see, if you take this is the electrolytic solution, how much we are taking this electrolytic solution? 1 mole of electrolytic solution. When you take the 1 mole of electrolytic solution, and what is the conductance of this with what is the conductance of this when you kept the electrodes, 2 electrodes in some specific distance, and area of cross section is the what? A. Okay, that 2 electrodes length is L we have to take, and area of cross section is the what? A. Then what is the conductance is executed by that 1 molar electrolytic solution is called as molar conductivity. Okay, means we have to take the 1 mole of electrolytic solution. Okay, na, this is a 1 mole electrolytic solution. In that we are dipping the 2 electrodes. In that 2 electrodes, the length of this electrode is the what? L. The area of cross section of the electrode is equals to what? A. Then how much conductance is shown by this electrolytic solution? Okay, na, that we are calling as molar conductivity. Any definition you can write. The conductance of 1 molar electrolytic solution is called as conductivity, you can write. And also molar conductivity of solution at given concentration is defined as the conductance of a solution containing 1 mole electrolytic solution, and here electrodes are kept L distance and area of cross section is the what? A. Then it is called as molar conductivity. And formulas for the solving of the questions is lambda m is equals to K divided by C. Here K is nothing but K andre kappa. This is called as specific conductance. What is this? Specific conductance. And C andre enu? C is nothing but what? Concentration. C is nothing but concentration. Keep your mind, that is the 2 terms. And the next is lambda m is equals to, you know that C, how much conductance of this solution? This solution is we are kept as C is C place nulli, we have to substitute the okay na L divided by A, then it is become A divided we have to take as a K. So you know that in the C place we have to substitute the L divided by A. When you substitute the L divided by A, now lambda m is equals to K divided by L divided by A. Then this A will go upside, then we'll get the K into A into L. Okay na? So this is the things. And very important thing is next is here the value of L is equals to 1. Okay na? Then A is equals to what? V. Then lambda m is equals to what? Kv. Lambda m is equals to Kv. And very important thing is, if you want to get your answer in the problem, lambda m value Simon centimeter square mole inverse. See, lambda having two units, that is Simon centimeter square mole inverse. This is the units of lambda m. It is nothing but molar conductivity. Is also called as Simon meter square mole inverse. This both units are helpful for calculate the molar conductivity. See, if you want to get the lambda m value is nothing but molar conductivity value in Simon centimeter square mole inverse, then you should be take the K divided by 1000 into molarity. Okay na? Suppose if you want to get the value in Simon meter square mole inverse, then it is become simple. What the 1000 we are writing, no, that 1000 previously we are writing in the downside. Now here the 1000 we have to write in the what? Upside. Then it will become K into 1000 divided by molarity. K into 1000 divided by molarity. Suppose if you want to get Simon centimeter square mole inverse, then K value should be in the form of what? Simon centimeter. Here the K value is here is a small mistake is there. I will rectify it. So there is a small correction here. The correction is, suppose lambda m value, if you want to get the Simon centimeter, it is not a centimeter, it is a what? Meter square. When the lambda m value you want to get the Simon meter square. So this is a meter square. Simon meter square and mole inverse. The K value you should be take the Simon meter inverse, then divided by 1000 into molarity. But the same lambda m value, if you want to take into Simon centimeter square and mole inverse, the K into 1000 divided by molarity. K into 1000 divided by molarity. Here here the value is K into K divided by, not into K divided by 1000 into molarity. If you want to get the lambda in Simon meter square mole inverse, if you want to get the Simon centimeter square and mole inverse, then K into 1000 divided by molarity. This is the two formulas are very important. Okay, let us go to the one question. The electrical resistance of a column, the concentration they given here, the concentration is 0.05 mole liter inverse of NaCl solution. Diameter is 1 centimeter, length is 50 centimeter, and their resistance is equals to 5.5 into 10 to the power of 3 ohm. calculate the resistivity, conductivity and molar conductivity. Is a very important problem. Let us go to the one by one. Here they given the resistance, they given molarity, they given, okay na, and length 50 centimeter converted into meters, it is become 0.5 meters, and diameter they given 1 centimeter. When the diameter is equals to 1 centimeter, radius is half of that diameter. Okay, so half of that diameter. Then let us go, very important is area of cross section they given here. area of cross section is area of cross section is Area of cross section formula is pi r square, pi value is a 3.14, r value is of, we have to make it into square, then it is become 0.785 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square, okay na. So this is the value of what, area of cross section. If they given, then resistivity is, we have formula is there already. Resistivity is equals to resistance into area of cross section divided by L. So here resistance they given 5.5 into 10 to the power of 3. Area of cross section is a 0.785 into 10 to the power of minus 4, and length is a 0.5 meter. After doing the simplification by using calculator, we'll get the 8.7135 ohm and meter. Okay, this is a resistivity. When you go for conductivity formula is inverse of resistivity is called as conductivity. Okay, then what is the resistivity value? Resistivity value is 8.7135. So 1 by 8.7135, if you do the calculation, you will get the conductivity. Let us go molar conductivity. So what is the units of the K here? K is called as Simon meter inverse. When if you use a Simon meter inverse, బాగా దిక్కల పెట్టిస్తున్నారు వీళ్ళు కనెక్ట్ kita sanagana 0.05 concentration. Ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na-na. Here we want to get our units is a centimeter Simon meter square. Why? Because here 0.1148 is there in the form of what, Simon meter inverse. Then this 1000 it should be come into the what, downside, meter into what, molarity into what, 1000. Already I discussed the formula in the last slide. K divided by molarity into what, 1000. Then 1000, if you go to the above side, it is become 10 to the power of minus 3. After doing calculation, you will get the 2.296 centimeter meter square and mole inverse. This is the resistivity, conductivity and molar conductivity. Okay, the next question we are going, MCQs we are going. Molar conductivity is equals to ohm inverse centimeter square and mole inverse. Then what is the value? Then what is the formula? Formula is K into 1000 divided by M. If they given in the form, if you want to calculate in the form of what, ohm inverse and centimeter square. If you want to calculate ohm inverse or meter square and mole inverse, if you want to use this, you want to get this one, then k divided by 1000 into m. If you want to get the meter square, suppose if you want to get the centimeter square, then k into 1000 divided by n. Next, so effect of concentration on conductivity and molar conductivity is a very important. So when concentration is opposite, concentration is inversely proportional to what, dilution. Andre dilution ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, dilution is more, concentration is less. When concentration is more, dilution is less. Both are inversely proportional. Okay, both conductivity and molar conductivity changes with concentration of the electrolytic solution. Suppose if you take this one of the electrolytic solution in this beaker, this solution molar conductivity and conductivity is depends upon this concentration of the electrolytic solution. See, it's very important. Conductivity, what we have conductivity, this conductivity is nothing but what, specific conductance. This conductivity is always decreases with a decrease in the concentration. Okay, for both weak electrolyte and strong electrolyte, conductivity is nothing but more specific conductance. This specific conductance is decreases with increase in the concentration. Okay, for both weak electrolyte and strong electrolyte, because the number of ions per unit volume that carry in the current solution decreases. Okay, now if you decrease in the concentration is nothing but increase in the dilution. If concentration is decreases, it indicates that dilution is what, increases. When you increase the dilution or decrease in the concentration, either increase the dilution, see here we can also write one word is increasing in the dilution. For increasing the dilution or decreasing the concentration, this specific conductance or conductivity, see, conductivity is having another name. Conductivity is having another name, that is called as specific conductance. That specific conductance is decreases with increase in the concentration for both weak and strong electrolyte, because the number of ions in particular unit volume that can be decreases. See, this is a what, something area, this is the area of electrolytic solution which are there in the two electrode. Now there is a conductivity of this solution is something. The conductivity is, you consider is a what, the conductivity of this solution unit volume, the solution is x. Now what I am doing here, I am making into the what, increase the dilution. Increase the dilution is nothing but you have to add some water. If you add some water, the area is become, what happened, the area is become double. Previously this much of area, now there is a this much of area. Okay, so when you increase the dilution, decrease in the concentration, the conductivity of this electrolytic solution is decreases, because the number of ions which are present in particular volume is decreases of what the ions are present in that particular volume, that can be decreases when you increase in the dilution or decrease in the concentration. That's why conductivity is decreases. Then effect of concentration or dilution on conductivity and molar conductivity, it is already there. Let us go to the molar conductivity is always increases with decrease in the concentration or increase in the dilution. If you increase in the dilution, the number of molar conductivity is always increases, but specific conductivity is decreases. Reason why, what is the reason here? The reason is this is because total volume of the solution containing given 1 mole of electrolytic solution is increases, When increase in the dilution is nothing but what? Volume is increases. When volume is increases, automatically molar conductivity is increases. So that is the reason you have to write. And very important is another word, limiting molar conductivity. What is meaning of limiting molar conductivity is one more question. The limiting molar conductivity is nothing but when concentration of the electrolytic solution, see this is one of the electrolytic solution, this electrolytic solution when concentration is become zero, then that molar conductivity is called as limiting molar conductivity. This is represented by lambda naught m. When this solution concentration is become zero, okay, or when this with this solution concentration is become zero, when this dilution is very high, when dilution is very high, so this concentration is become what? Zero. Then it is called as limiting molar conductivity. Okay na? So very important. And this limiting molar conductivity is different for different electrolyte. One is a strong electrolyte and there is a what? Weak electrolyte. Let us go for strong electrolyte. For strong electrolyte, lambda m is increases slowly with the dilution and can be given as, okay, metallic conductance is directly proportional to the what? Temperature. Okay na? But based on the Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation, by plotting the graph between the lambda m and root c, we are getting the value is like this. This is for which one? Strong electrolyte KCl and NaCl and H2SO4. These are the strong electrolytes. Strong electrolyte, lambda m versus root c. Lambda m versus root c. It is root c. It is a root c. Okay. So then there is a slope we will getting the what? Minus a, and his intercept is there. Intercept is nothing but lambda naught m. Lambda naught m. For, okay, this graph is shows that the straight line intercept is equals to what? Lambda naught m. The lambda naught m is equals to what? Limiting molar conductivity, and slope is equals to what? Minus a. Okay na? So, and is a very important thing is, what is the Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation? Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation is nothing but what? Lambda m is equals to what? Lambda naught m and a into root c. This is a what? Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation. In this Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation, lambda m is nothing but what? Molar conductivity. Lambda naught m is nothing but what? Limiting molar conductivity. A is the what? Constant. Root c is the what? Concentration. Okay. And for NaCl, NaCl, KCl, and this is some of the like 1:1 ratio. Cation is 1 ratio and anion is 1 ratio. Then the A value is constant. The A value is constant for NaCl, KCl. For a CaCl2, MgCl2, BaCl2, such type of electrolytic solution, the A value is constant. That is called as 2:1. For MgSO4, MgSO4 is called as Mg plus 2 and SO4 minus 2. For such a type of electrolytic solution, then A value is a constant, that is equals to what? 2:2. Okay. So these are the some concepts on this this area. This is nothing but limiting molar conductivity and problems of limiting molar conductivity. Let us go some of the problem solving. Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation is applicable for only weak electrolytes, strong electrolytes, and both for strong and weak electrolytes. Keep in mind, Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation is only applicable for strong electrolytes. For weak electrolytes, Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation is not applicable. What is meaning of Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation? Slope is always is equals to what? A. Intercept is equals to what? Lambda naught m. This is a very important point you have to go. Slope is equals to what? Minus a. Simple A, not minus a. Okay. And the next is the correct Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation is lambda m is equals to, which are the following is the Debye-Uckel-Ansager equation? The correct Debye-Onsager equation is lambda m is equals to lambda naught m A into root C. This is a Debye-Onsager equation. Okay, na? So the electrolytes having particular type having same value of what? A value. Okay. So that is a very important point. Suppose like NaCl, KCl, SCl, these all are having A value is same. MgCl2, BaCl2, this all having A value is same. Okay, that is meaning of this point. So thank you. Today in this session we are completed about the molar conductivity and limiting molar conductivity. In next classes we discuss about the what is the Faraday's laws and what is the electrolysis, and also we discuss about the Coolidge law. Thank you.